Juneteenth jumping, dome discoveries, and Mayan memorabilia. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, June 28th edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. The Stafford Youth Basketball Association has been going strong for 35 years and held their annual clinic recently with a tournament featuring Stafford versus Missouri City following. Sean Pettit brings us the story.
King, we get you! Today we're at Stafford High School. We're celebrating Juneteenth, but more importantly than that, we provide an opportunity for the kids to come out and have fun. Because Juneteenth is all about history, and we should celebrate history. So we want them most of all to have fun on this day with our clinic. We're bringing in outside speakers to speak to them about history, about encouraging them to do the right things in life. SYBA, which is sponsoring this event today, has been in existence for almost 35 years. I've been with the organization about 30 years. So it's something that's real dear to my heart. We've been doing this now for Juneteenth. This is our third year. We added something new this year, which is our adults participation. So the adults get to participate in a very competitive environment.
We're very excited to have the kids in clinic today. Today's an all-day event. We will have the adult games this afternoon, which is the City of Stafford versus Missouri City.
We have the City of Stafford employees playing against the Missouri City employees. Then we also have our coaches from the youth football team playing against the coaches for the youth basketball team. So it's all designed to have a lot of fun. We do a little fundraising. The clinic is free for the kids, so the kids get to come out and enjoy this. We try and teach them the patterns of basketball. But more important than anything else, we hope that they take away from today the lessons that they'll learn from the speakers, the lessons that they'll learn about history, and the lessons that they learn about working together as a team. So that's what SYBA is all about, and that's what the Juneteenth basketball clinic is doing for our community today.
I'm really grateful to be here with my son at the SYBA Juneteenth third annual clinic. I think it's a great organization, and the fact that they're giving back to the community by offering this free clinic, not only to bring awareness of Juneteenth and the importance to our community and our state, but also to give kids in our community the opportunity to learn skills that they can use in team building and hopefully playing basketball. So just super proud of SYBA and of this great organization and this opportunity.
I'm from the pipeline. I played in it since second grade. It's helped me quite a bit in my development. And then further off, just seeing how the Juneteenth camp started off 2 years ago and to be a proud supporter of the third year, I'm more than honored to be a member of our community and just making sure that, Stafford basketball, it keeps the kids active and is a vital component of our community. So once again, just thank you for having me. And once again, I just want to support our youth.
So we were down by 20 at the half, man. I'm representing Team Stafford versus Bo City. We had a really heart-to-heart at halftime. Came back with the clamps on them, played some defense. We ended up winning by 2. I mean, we're a bunch of older guys, but we still play, we compete. We wanted to come out and represent for the city of Stafford.
Our season does kick off in September. That's when we have our SYBA 2024 through 2025 season. We'll start in September. So our SYBA league is first grade through sixth grade, and then we do make some exceptions for the seventh graders. And we also have a girls team too, so don't forget. Yes, ball's not just about boys. It's a co-ed sport here. Registration is done online. All the games are played right here at Stafford in the gym, and all our practices are right here at Stafford in the gym. The website is www.syba.online. Again, that's www.syba.online.
As part of an exchange program, several students and teachers from Taiwan came to America to spend some time at SMSD.
This time we have 14 kids come to this school, and because we want to do the cultural exchange, and also we hope our students, their English can improve a lot, and from the cultural exchange, so we can do something, and also the kids, they can learn something from this school, because this school provides us a very good opportunity to learn lots of the new stuff. And so also we have 2 teachers also come here. We want to do something and like teacher training program, and so this is also part of our exchange. And so this time, we hope we can get a very good opportunity to learn a lot.
The reason why we took our students here is because that we want them to share the culture from Taiwan, and also want them to experience the real culture in America. So we think that if we put students in America in a real situation, then they can indulge themselves in a real learning situation. So they can see how American students live, how American students to be educated, and how American students to grow up in their school. So every day, our students, they can study math, science, and they have 2 or 3 special classes, and that is what we usually don't have in Taiwan. So in this way, our students can really experience the real learning style, American teaching style with the American students.
Course here is totally different from the English course in Taiwan. It combined with the art class and the science class, and also I found my students really involved to the class, especially coding and gaming class. They have fun. That is totally different from in the most of the class in Taiwan, especially English class.
Butterfly bouquets, next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one. We are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
The Houston Museum of Natural Sciences Discovery Dome recently visited Fort Bend County Libraries. What's a Discovery Dome? Let's find out.
So our theme for summer reading this year is all about adventure. And when we think adventure, it's not just pirate ships and sword fights. It's also the adventure of exploring the universe that we live in. And the Museum of Natural Science seemed like a perfect fit to work with. The Discovery Dome is a great opportunity for folks who maybe don't live super close to either of the museum locations to get to explore some of what they have to offer and explore part of our universe at the same time.
Our Discovery Domes are one of our outreach programs with the museum. It's a portable planetarium.
Okay, and it's inflated.
It's an inflatable portable planetarium. Inside is our 360 movie theater. It's a full dome experience. We're gonna try to accommodate around 25 personnel, which will be a mix between adults and kids. Normally we will do a full classroom. We can fit a full classroom in there, but we're expecting, since it's the weekend, we're expecting families to show up. So between a mix of kids and adults, we'll try to fit in around 25 to 30. We mostly focus on elementary school, middle schools, and on the summer, we'll do summer camps, libraries, any summer program that's available. The setup is pretty easy. I'm used to setting it up. Usually the hard part for me is going to a new location. Finding parking, finding where we're gonna set up, that's usually what takes the longest. You go to new places all the time, so it's always something different. Whenever we go out to do these planetariums, sometimes we do them at nights, what we call science nights, and they usually end up going late into the night, and there have been times where I've been locked inside of buildings. Because it's a late night event, and we are setting up and taking down everything, and at the end of the night, everybody's ready to go home, and I'm stuck inside the building. With the museum itself, there are multiple outreach programs. This is just one of them. If you think about it, this is just one exhibit from the museum that gets to travel and visit other locations, schools, libraries, and this is just one of them. This is our portable planetarium, but with the museum, we have anything from dinosaur fossils to bugs on wheels, chemistry on stage. Everything that you see in the museum can be packaged up and then travel to your location.
So in the month of July, we have several programs specifically targeted towards our teens here in Sugar Land. On Saturday, July 6th, we have a Mario Kart tournament coming up, complete with prizes to be won. On July 8th, which is a Monday, we have Camp NaNoWriMo. This is an opportunity for our creative teens to work on smaller projects than NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, would usually afford them. Things like poetry or journaling or short stories. Finally, on Monday, July 22nd, we have our Intro to 3D Printing, where teens can come learn a little bit more about what 3D printing is, how it works, and even create small designs that they can have printed out for them.
Spring and summer bring with them butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds. But if you want to see them more than occasionally, you might need to upgrade your gardening game. If you want to learn something, you go to the library, right? Well, what if it's something about gardening? Well, they got you covered.
Okay, so today we are lucky to have Nancy Schaefer with the Fort Bend Master Gardeners here to do a presentation on gardening for butterflies and hummingbirds. She brought two of her wonderful assistants with her and a fantastic display of caterpillars and examples of flowers to use in a butterfly garden.
The basics of butterfly gardening is simple, even obvious. No pesticides. Our little fluttery friends need water and shelter from the weather. And then you need nectar plants to attract the adults who will hopefully lay their eggs, and food for the larva or caterpillar. One of the things most folk won't consider is finding the ideal flower for the nectar plants, ones that actually provide landing platforms for the butterfly. Of course, those aren't the only ones they prefer, and many of these also work for bees and hummingbirds. Now, if what you are angling for is the monarch butterfly on its annual migration, you need to get specialized, because these picky little butterfly factories only eat milkweed. There are many local varieties. There are other butterflies that are common to the area that can add a touch of beauty to any day, and many tried and trusted methods to attract and help them, and bring more pollinators like bees and hummingbirds to your yard. For more information, you can go online to the Fort Bend Master Gardeners at fbmg.org.
Coming up, we have some fantastic programs, especially in July. We do have Popcorn and a Movie coming up on July 1st. That'll be at 1:30 p.m. On July 10th, we have our Crafty Creators program in the evening. They will be making, I believe, cupcake liner flowers. And then on July 13th, we have at 1:30 p.m. the Adult Summer Reading Lounge, where attendees can bring their favorite book, curl up, relax, and get away from the stress of life.
For Great American Pastimes, this is Randall Williams. Train tomfoolery, next.
You can try but you won't find another city like Stafford, Texas.
Serving our community just like you like it.
Taking care of you and your home since 1945.
We believe in STEM to learn and STEM to earn.
We're heading into college certified and career ready.
As a former student of Stafford, I take pride in keeping our classrooms safe.
We are Stafford, we are one.
The Mayan civilization was one of the most advanced in early North American history, and the Houston Museum of Natural Science Sugar Land has created a new exhibition all about them.
Hi, my name is Drayton Dupree here at the Houston Museum of Natural Science at Sugar Land, here to give you a sneak peek of our new summer exhibit, Mystery of the Maya Medallion. Let's go ahead and take a look.
An ancient king and his priceless jade medallion.
This exhibit is going to be amazing for people of all ages. So this exhibit includes an astronomy section for the tower, a burial chamber for the kings, as well as archaeology stations throughout. The kids will get a chance to go through and absolutely have a blast as they solve the mystery of the missing Mayan medallion. The Mayans had some of the most advanced concepts in the world for their time, but they're also credited with the first functional language of the entire Western Hemisphere. The kids will get a chance to get hands-on and actually solve the various puzzles and get to learn a lot about this language individually. Another famous aspect of the Maya, of course, was their stargazing in mathematics. This mini temple complex comes with its own stargazing dome for you to go inside and check out the history of the Maya and why they knew the stars were so important. The Mayans were an incredible people all throughout history, but their structures were some of the most advanced in all of the North or South American continents. You'll get a chance to explore these tombs and halls yourself, and even solve the mystery of the missing medallion. The Mystery of the Maya Medallion will be here until Labor Day weekend or September 2nd, so if you or the whole family want to stop by and see us, we are open special for the summer. We will be open every single day of the week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. until the end of summer break, and we hope to see you here this summer.
The Rosenberg Railroad Museum preserves an important part of local history, the railroad. And as Henrovy Nathaniel tells us, they like to have days for family fun.
Today we're out here having a real fun family day at the Rosenberg Railroad Museum, just out playing. They have tons of stuff for the family. I know they do family fun days like this all the time, so we encourage everyone to come out and enjoy it and have a blast. Got water stuff for the kids during summer to cool down, lots of great educational stuff, and it's just a lot of fun, so we really love it.
Today at the Rosenberg Railroad Museum, we've got our Summer Fun Day going on. So we're showing our guests our Garden Railroad, taking them up through our caboose into Tower 17, through our Grand Trunk business car, and into our model train room. We've also got all sorts of activities for the kids. We've got some water balloons going on. We've got a bounce house for them. We've got pickleball. We've also got our model train room open for them and our playroom open for the kids. So our caboose was built in 1972 and is actually built to run for the Missouri Pacific Railroad, which is actually what the MOPAC logo on the side stands for. The caboose is built to carry 3 specific people: the conductor, the brakeman, the flagman, because in the days of steam trains, they needed a lot more people to run the trains. On the very far end of our property, we also have our model train room, where we keep models of our O gauge, HO gauge, and N gauge trains to run for our guests.
That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news. This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.